Good evening and welcome to the channel. So, today I just wanted to talk about this incident that took place yesterday on 3rd of December. Uh, so, what happened was that there was this Sri Lankan manager, factory manager, right? And he was basically lynched by an angry mob and he was tortured to death. It's all in all a very, very sad incident, and nothing good came out of it and can come out of it by any stretch of imagination. So what happened was that renovation was going on in the factory, right? And the posters needed to be removed from the walls, and there was a poster of TLP. TLP is like it's a religious political organization, and um, if I'm making long paragraphs short, in my own opinion, it's just a mass manipulation organization that uses people's fundamental emotions in order to enrage people to commit heinous acts. So it's like a dystopian uh, big bro organization, right? So what happened was one of those posters were torn apart, and it allegedly it had the name Muhammad written on it, and it fell down to the ground or something. And after rumors of this spread, people were very angry because Muhammad is supposed to be a sacred thing, and you know, it gets hard to explain, but it's a very sensitive topic for people, and especially people who are not educated. They think that this is a really personal insult, and they're ready to die and kill others for this. So a very angry mob collected on Friday outside the factory. They broke through the factory, lynched the manager, and they basically killed him. And after killing him, they burned his corpse. It's such a sad incident to talk about, and such a shocker to hear. Like, first time I heard it, I was very shocked. And it's not the first time that this has happened in Sialkot. Like 11 years ago, there was pretty much the same incident that happened. There were two brothers, both were teenagers, very young, teenagers or early adults, something like that, and they were playing cricket, and there was some sort of disagreement, and what that disagreement was on, it's still not clear because a lot of it is diluted by rumors, right? But they were beaten to death by sticks, and the crowd was so angry that after they died, they hung their bodies on telephone poles and dragged them through the streets, tying their fucking feet to cars. And it was such a terrible incident to hear back in my childhood, and this incident now just reminded me of that. And it's just terrible shit. I think people need to be more educated. I think people need to learn what it means to be a good Muslim. Like this morning, I searched the incident up, and it took me to an Indian channel, and the channel was not instigating anything, right? It was just talking about the incident, and below in the comments there were hundreds, thousands of Indians and Sri Lankans which were complaining, and they were satirically insulting Islam, and I think they have their right. You cannot kill people, okay? You can't kill people even if they do insult your religion. You have no fucking right to kill people. It's such a weird thing to say. Like, I'm from Pakistan. I'm a Muslim. I know how things work. There are people I know which will insult gods of other religion. They will say Bhagwan. That's like a fucking bullshit. That's bullcrap. So if you say that, and an Indian kills you, was he right? Like, was the Indian right by saying that you're gonna kill anyone in the name of Allah? It's fucking crazy. It's so hard to imagine how someone can be so stupid and so indoctrinated that they're ready to die and kill in the name of a belief. And these things don't protect or glorify Islam. They're constantly cracking it. Like, I used to be such a strong Muslim, I religiously I was so active, and I looked up to a lot of people in Islam, and then after growing up, hearing about all these different things that have taken place, it's like I started questioning Islam, and I slowly went so far away from it. And these are the reasons. This extremism, this fascism, it needs to be stopped. There is no excuse for killing other people. It's fucking crazy. Prime Minister Imran Khan has, he has declared this as the day of shame, rightfully so, and they are all answerable to the whole world. And because of this incident, the whole Pakistan has to bow down to the world. And you know, even though they're trying to somehow fucking protect their broken pride, they're even further lowering it, and they're lowering the head of our country and everyone that is associated with Islam by this incident. Islam is seen somewhat worse than it was seen before because of this incident. And I think it's very overused to say it. Like a lot of people now use this as a satirical statement, saying Islam is a religion of peace. But I do agree. Like the things taught in Islam, most of them are very peaceful. Some of them are downright crazy. In my department, I think some things that people teach you when you're going through the phase of learning Islam is crazy, and you believe it at that time. But if you're a thinking human being, sometime later you will find inconsistencies with everything that is being taught, and you'll form your own belief out of that. That's basically what I did. But in any case, it just hit sad. Like I was heartbroken to hear about it. It's crazy what the world has developed into, what Islam has developed into, what the fucking Pakistan, this country, has developed into. And I really hope that people can be more educated, people's mind can be more flexible, and this situation can change, and these type of lynchings are never committed again. Well, that's about it. See ya.